Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Francine, and this is my channel, The Hermetic Herald, and I'm here for episode 2 of the Karmics Next Door series. So I took a bit of a hiatus from it because I wanted to make sure that I was producing content that was truly channeled, that was truly the best of what I could provide. So I did take a couple of weeks off, and I just want you guys to know that I did not forget about it. I really enjoy this series. I started off with episode 1 on the emotional vampire. So I used Carolyn Miss, her archetype deck, and I actually decided to shuffle it up, ask Spirit, what cards do you want me to do in what order for this series? Because I feel like there are karmics in our lives that we need to address, and I wanted to know in what order those were meant to come through. So the vampire was the first one. Funnily enough, that's like the most common, energy, shadow attribute that people deal with on a daily basis, if not every now and then. And so we can think of a number of people that we've had in our lives that felt very draining. It could even be an egregore, like a collective energy that is very draining that we see in our society. And so I touched base on specifically what that entailed for the people that were there and tuned into that message, or that needed to hear that message. So I wanted to come back on here with number 2, which is the athlete energy and archetype. So this archetype here, this person, it says the shadow attribute is misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. So I want you guys, collective, to think of a person here. Okay, even with the picture, like it could be someone that looks just like this picture. It's fine. It doesn't have to be this person. They can take on many forms. Okay, so don't be limited by the picture at all. But think of someone that misuses athletic ability for selfish ends, or thinks that their physical strength is truly what makes the difference, or what is more and most important. So when I think of this person, I think of I'm going to say it. So I think of Andrew Tate, okay? And I don't know much about him, but I think of someone who really looks at their physical and physicality as a strength, and not only a strength, but as a major strength for them. Money as well is another thing that I think of, and you can think of so many people higher up in the food chain, I'd like to say, that have this false sense of invulnerability or entitlement to riches. So selfish ends is what really is highlighted to me. People who are looking for or trying to appear strong, physical, or in a physical sense, but when it comes to their vulnerability, they're not there. They're not quite vulnerable, or they're not able to be quite as vulnerable because they feel a sense of entitlement to your energy, entitlement to your time, entitlement to your anything. They feel like they are owed those things. Now, I don't know enough about any of the people I mentioned, which was just Andrew Tate, and then people up in the chain, and people that are really rich right now. But I feel as though there's something here about someone in your life that specifically embodies this athlete archetype. The positive and light attribute of this person would be dedication to transcending physical limitations. Includes handicaps as well. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. So someone who goes beyond the physical and is actually truly strong in spirit and mind, and also in body, if that were to be one of them as well. It's something about transcending just physical limitations here. So what do you guys need to heal in regards to this archetype? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors that are here, thank you so much for being here with us. I'm getting an ancestor with a name that starts with a G. It could be Garber. Okay, they're coming through here. Thank you so much, Spirit. I pray that these messages would help and assist the collective, and that it would be for the highest good of all who see it. Ashe, Ishe. So right off the bat, I got the card. We received the card 41, self-love, if you guys can see that. So Spirit wants to highlight self-love being something that you guys are healing, or something that has been addressed for you, that this message will assist you with on your path. So there's a need for you, I think all of us, to see how we can love ourselves in the process, and how we can see that we're worthy of more than just something that is very shallow and something that is very undefined. What I mean by that is, if we're focusing solely on the physical, we tend to lose truly all of the value intrinsically of a person. If we're only looking at the physicality, we miss out on their personality, we miss out on their willpower, who they are behind closed doors. There's nothing wrong with physicality, but there's something about someone in your life that maybe appeared to be or appear to have it all together, that Spirit wants you to heal, because of your perception of them and of their power and of their ability to control you in some form or fashion. Some of you felt controlled by this athlete archetype and felt like you couldn't really allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to be yourself with them. You had to always jump through hoops with this person. You had to seem or prove your self-worth to them in order to be of any value to them. You had to denigrate, and you had to show them something, maybe on a sexual sense, like physical. You had to always be physical with them to accommodate their need, but you didn't feel like you were being loved, or you were being shown and showered with the love and affection that you deserved. So someone here specifically has gone through abuse. Okay, emotional abuse, narcissistic abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. There are a lot of things that are going to be addressed in this reading. But I feel like there's a Sagittarius here specifically that I'm speaking to that's going to resonate with this message, because we have at the bottom of the deck Temperance, you balancing out the scales, and also of you balancing out. I'm feeling a intuitive sense of the Star card towards this Temperance card. I'm feeling like you guys are going through the healing that's necessary, and it involves your emotional release of crying at times in order to address the pain. Okay, and I will put a trigger warning in the description. I didn't mean to go into that without warning, so I really hope you guys will see that before you see this video, okay? Because I really do want to make sure you guys are ready for something that might come through here. But this energy of self-love is being clarified by the moon, by what's been concealed and what hasn't been as obvious or evident in the beginning of the relationship, of coming to the understanding of what's trying to bite you or trying to hurt you, and seeing it for what it is. And what I mean by it, I mean the qualities of this person, seeing what they brought to the table for what it is now. Your intuitive sense, this is Cancer energy, your intuitive senses are coming to the surface, and I'm hearing tingling, so I'm just gonna go with that. I'm hearing and feeling tingling in my head, so there's something about that. You coming into the intuitive sense of what is true about this person, and it's like night and day, because the next card we have here is the Sun. So you guys literally have major arcana coming out right off the bat. You guys are seeing what's night and day, what is obvious, what has not been obvious. You're going to see it as obvious for you. Spirit's going to be clarifying a lot of things to you in this time of reflection. And I'm also hearing self-preservation. So you might have taken this time to wind down and to sit with yourself and to sit in these emotions. What's interesting here is that self-love has the moon, okay, and it has the Sun. So it's literally mirroring the energies of the two cards we just got. Okay, let me see if I can put these together. The Sun and the Moon. So you guys are definitely getting mirrored energies, confirming what was said here about self-love and about the injury. Okay, there might have also been self-injury involved here as well, so please take it how it resonates. There's something about you seeing something that you can't hide anymore. or you can't conceal. It's not like you tried to conceal it on purpose. I'm hearing so many things. You guys are, so I'm hearing conceal to carry, like having a permit. So this person might wield, like, they might wield a weapon, and yeah, wow, I'm hearing so many things. So I'm hearing no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So you might have had to say that in a situation with this person. This person might have wielded this wow, I really don't like this archetype, okay? Might have tried to use that to keep you bound, to keep you to keep you with them. They might have used a weapon like a gun or something like that in order for you to stay with them. And that was their physical ability or their physical power over you. But know that you have a weapon that will prosper, and that is your mind. Your mind is your greatest weapon here. How you perceive yourself and how you're going to heal after perceiving yourself in such a way where you allowed, or not allowed, but you accepted the thoughts and the beliefs of this person and made it your reality. It's going to come to the forefront, and you're going to be able to shed the layers of instability and lies that have been told to you. We have here the Ace of Wands, so we have a new beginning. We have making forward movement and deciding to take a stand, because what I see here on this card is Aaron's rod. I feel as though someone will know that, because I feel as though you guys might have a background in biblical affairs, biblical stories. And there's this story of Aaron's rod that buds. I always think of it as Aaron's rod that buddeth, because I used to read King James Version. But anyway, that was my past. But it's coming into this reading here of coming into the promises that are meant for you and of taking a stand. And we have here the King of Cups. What's interesting is I saw the Queen. So something about you rising up and standing up on your feminine, and your feminine nature is not something that should be hidden. I feel as though this person was so interested in physicalities and interested in like societal norms, in the sense that they were like so into being masculine, or what they thought was masculine, that they tried to diminish you because they thought that they were more important than you, and that they were more powerful than you. Well, guess what? The Queen of Cups is damn powerful, and the King of Cups is damn powerful. So there's no need for any person that's truly set and truly on solid ground with their sexuality, with their emotional health, for them to put you down to make themselves feel good. That's like one big red flag, is when someone thinks that one is better than the other intrinsically. Male and female are not, one or the other is not better than the other, okay? So I want someone here that also is listening to recognize that they are not less than just because of their gender, race, anything. Okay, sexual preference, anything. There's something here about that, and about you feeling left out. This person constantly gaslighting you and making you feel like you had to be subservient to them, and you also had to reach out and you had to extend yourself in order to get their attention. With the Five of Pentacles, it's like being left out in the cold. Okay, and I have here the Ten of Swords. This is an ending. This ending is going to produce something beautiful for you. And what do we have at the bottom? After the Ten of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords. And what do we have after that? We have the Devil. So you're facing the Devil head on here, collective, and you are successful. So these cards are pretty much just reading your situation. Transformation, healing with this, I said scorpion almost. So you guys are definitely going through a really transformative period, because you guys have we have 3 major arcana on the table. We have a lot of major beginnings with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So you guys are coming into a lot of emotional fulfillment through addressing these traumas and triggers. So I'm glad that this is helping you in some way. There's a need for you to see that you are successful, and that, like the Six of Wands and the Death card, you're writing into this new story. And you guys might also be authors. Someone here is also a really good writer. There's a need for you to know that there's a need for you to speak out about your experiences, and you're going to find a lot of success in that. But if you don't feel ready to do that, just within yourself, knowing your success and that you have a success story will bring you to another I'm hearing like another awakening, another spiritual process, another breaking down of old imposed beliefs that other people put on you. That's what imposed means. But yeah, so you guys are moving into a really transformative scorpionic energy here, into a new season, a new self, a new understanding of yourself, a new understanding of what you will accept and what you will not accept from a person. Okay, if you guys are still with this person, I also want to see what advice Spirit has for you as well, because Judgment is here. There's going to be a resolution of this issue and this situation here. What advice do you have for those that are actually still in this relationship, Spirit? What advice do you have for them, Spirit guides, moving forward? For some of you, this is going to look like so the Two of Wands usually is about making preparations and plans to do something. The Three of Wands is moving, okay? So there's something about you moving forward, moving out of this energy. There's a need for you to take the next steps, collective. And take it, of course, with your safety in mind. I would like you to reach out to anyone who is able to assist. I know that hotlines are not always recommended because of how people have misused the information that they get when you call in. But this is something that is so important that I think it's important that you find someone that you trust. I'm seeing here either a mother or you going back or going to live with someone that is this Empress energy, or seeking solace with an Empress energy here. It could be a Taurus, it could be a mother. It could be not just your mother, it could just be someone that you know in your circle that is a mother. The number 3 is here, okay? That's about change. This is change before the stability enters your life here. So there's stability that's going to come in, and it may make you feel, you may feel this 8 of Swords energy right now about it. Not sure if you should do it, if it's the right idea. But the plans need to be made. 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is here. The Page of, okay, so it's a 2 of Wands, by the way. So making the preparations that are necessary. You got to start somewhere, collective. Someone here needs to start somewhere, even if they're scared shitless. There's a need for you to start somewhere and to decide to take precautions with this person, to not let them impact your joy, impact your movement forward, because you are going to be blessed when you move forward here. 3 of Wands and Empress, you're going to be very abundant, very protected. The resources are going to come in for you. There may be resources that you're looking for in order to make these moves. Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to say in regards to someone who's trying to get out of this situation? Spirit, what healing message do you have for them? Okay, omens. 31. So there's going to be omens that come to you that are going to assist you, that are going to show you that things are going to work, and I'm seeing new beginnings. So interesting. Your name, I'm hearing maiden name might be Owens as well, but 31 might also be your age for someone here. Spirit is highlighting that you're going to see signs and synchronicities that are going to assist you right now. It may be the bird. You might see a bird out somewhere that you haven't seen. It could be a cardinal, it could be a hummingbird, it could be an eagle, a hawk. There's going to be a synchronistic omen for you. Someone, you're gonna see so many different things because this is a channeled message. So I'm feeling like there's so many different things that you will see here. For some of you, it might even be a caterpillar because you guys haven't seen one really since you've been really little. Someone here hasn't seen one. It could be a Scorpio that hasn't seen one before or hasn't seen one in a long time. But new beginnings are here, as well as the death card and stripping illusions. So you guys are doing a lot of hard work. Please don't get stuck in your head space about moving forward for those of you that are still with this person. Okay, and I'm seeing the 7 of Wands come right out there. So it's fighting back, defending your spirit. Don't let this person take of your spirit. And I'm just realizing something. The two numbers we have here are 41 and 31. So that's 5 and 4. So you guys are on the right path. You guys are going in like a very like step by step in your movement. And also 3 and of the number 1, your self-love, your self-preservation is going to be paramount. It's so important that you go forward with this, okay? Because the devil, the moments that are very karmic are not meant for long. They're meant to show you something so that you can leave, so that you can transmute it, so that you can move forward, okay? So that's what I have for you guys today. Definitely reach out in the comments or talk in the comments below. Share what you would like, safely, of course, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon. Bye.